Alright. Continue. Save. Sure. Hello everybody and welcome back to the stream. I think we're on hour 3 or 3.5-ish, whatever. So I'm bad at this, I know. Welcome back, all humans. We're gonna play some Amorous. This one is that graphic. We'll go with naughty novel interactive book thingy. A lot of people have been watching this. A lot of people have responded to it, so I want to play some more of it. So if you liked it, then definitely subscribe to the channel. We'll definitely do a lot more of stuff like this. I stopped streaming God of War. My PlayStation was working way too hard. It's hot in the house. So I'm going to wait till later, or just possibly move it into somewhere where it could be cooler, and then maybe put the Xbox out here and do some games on the Xbox. There's some games I want to play on Xbox. So cool. I forgot, what's this? Come on, wardrobe, cooperate. Oh, I can change. Oh, I didn't know. Exit. Yeah, I'm sure. No. Continue. Save spot. I don't think we can. Oh, my entire entertainment center the last few weeks. Okay. Okay. Very cool. I guess I can't play with that. Can we call Lex? Can we call Lex now? It wouldn't let us call Lex a while ago, so call. You finished all dates with Lex. Gotcha. So no, we can't call Lex. So Mercy, she was the next one to give us a phone number. Let's call Mercy and see what's up. Mercy, the cute satire girl from the club. What? Uh-oh. Ring. Shit. Ring. Click. Hello. Hello, Mercy. Is that you? Yes! Oh, shit. What voice should we give Mercy? Alright. Yeah. Yes. Hi. I'm sorry. No, I don't like it. Yes, hi. I'm sorry. Oh, Southern Belle. Let's give her a Southern Belle accent. Yes, hi. I'm sorry. I don't know this number. Do I know you? Shit. Well, she was drunk. Explain what happened. Play down the flirting. Help the flirting. Never mind. Hang up. Play down the flirting. My name is Fester the Dragon. We actually spoke a little the other night at Amorous. You shared your number with me, so I figured I'd give you a call. Fester the Dragon? No, Southern. Fester the Dragon. Right. I think I remember. No, that's not it. I just did remember berries. Remember? I remember. Oh, yeah, I remember. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just leave it with that. Fester the Dragon, right? I think I remember. It's getting pretty late into the night when we spoke. Listen, I'm sorry if I made a fool of myself. I have you, so ask about that second date. Talk about her secret. Tease about the night. Just wanted to check in, hang up. Talk about her secret. Listen, I wanted to say that dress of yours, gorgeous as it is, maybe it doesn't hide everything it was intended to. I was afraid that might be the case, and make a move. Are you in porn? Make a move. Do you think I'd care? Tease. I can empathize. You in that outfit, you were sexy from head to hoof and everything in between. Honestly, I just wanted you to know I knew. It takes all sorts of people in this world. I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the idea of seeing more of you. Thanks. A little forward, I guess. But I appreciate it, I think. Seriously, I hope you know I'm comfortable around you. I'd love to see you again, Mercy. If I'm being too forward, just tell me. You know what, Chad? I'd like that. Fuck yeah. Woo woo. We are the love doctor. We just got into the pain. I'm not feeling quite ready to make a fool of myself. Out of the club again, I usually go for a hike and afternoons. You wanted to join me one day. Up and bound overlook. I know the place, yeah. Near the coast. Great. Give me a call when you're on your way. About 2 p.m. I can meet you there. Perfect. I'll see you there. I can't wait. Infest the dragon? Thanks. Click. We changed our pitch because we now know it's probably a man. Mercy's a man. Ring, 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 ring. What does that mean? Contacts. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? How do I go? Chat sentence, what's that? Okay. Power, diary. Diary? I guess we'll save. Yes. Back, contacts. Mercy. Call, right? I should let Mercy know I'm on my way. Okay, cool. Ring. Ring, ring, ring. Hello? Hey, Mercy. It's Faster the Dragon. Hey, sorry if the signal's bad. I'm in the car. She stuttered. She didn't do it. Just fine. Just about to head out for the trail. See you there, right? I hope so. I'm being in blue sportswear. Mercy, you know you are purple and blue, right? I think I'll find you. What? I'm purple? When the hell did... Ha. You got me. Just get yourself here, Jester. Yes, man. Click. Ooh, I better grab my exercise gear. Okay, water, snacks, deodorant. Let me stay hydrated today, huh? Oh god, put some pants on. Why are you always walking around in your underwear? Don't forget to pack the other session around the others. Come prepared. You don't want to enterprise that. Trust me. You. This one time there was this jar of sour cream. Finish that, and I'm never taking you out for Mexican again. Yeah. Fine. Speak of diets, what's with the get up? I'm going for a hike on the hill outside of town. Never seen that place during the day. Oh Jesus, cardio day, huh? Fair enough. Well, if you're doing the fitness thing in the mornings now, need company? Copy. 3 things wrong with that. 1, I don't think the tight pink briefs are going to cut it on the trail. 2, it's already 1:30 p.m. He stretched and took his rumbling briefs, shook his rump in the briefs, as if to say he didn't think either of those things were a problem. I'm still on club time, commonly referred to as being a layabout. And 3? What? You said 3 things. Got a third there for me? That's nothing. Try again. We skip. I blushed. Okay, maybe I wasn't ready for a talk about Mercy with him just yet. Oh, you have a date, don't you? And you weren't gonna tell me. Damn it! I'm not allowed to be mysterious. Spill. Alright, I met someone at Amorous the other night. Oh, who? Jack? No, wait. He's one of mine. Mercy. The Satyr girl. Yeah, I think I saw her. Green dress, slinky number, drinks cocktails. Blue dress. You know. Aw, cute. Hey, don't gimme that baby's first date look. Fine, so gonna show off your physical prowess, huh? Gonna try and keep up at least. Well, she's the one who's taking you out to get all sweaty and tired together. I guess. Look, I'd love to stay and get dating 101, but I'll be late, Cobbs. Don't let me keep you. Enjoy your goat girl. I mean, enjoy getting physical with Mercy. Hobby, fucker. Sorry, it just bleated out. Won't I tell you anything? Too horny to keep it to yourself. Oh, text me puns during the date, and I'll kill you. Despite his teasing, Kabi had a point. Alone on a trail, sportswear. I couldn't wait to see exactly what Mercy would be wearing. No drink, no drama. If I didn't fuck this one up, I might stand a real shot here. Well, we're gonna fuck it up. Alright. 5 minutes late. Damn it, Kabi. Ah. Fest of the Dragon. Oh, shit. Mercy was waiting for me near the start of the trail. Seemed just amused as she made her way over a small backpack in one hand and promised she was in sports and bra and shorts bearing her smooth midriff. Dang, that's a sexy ring. Her shorts hugged the curves of her hips tantalizingly. A different kind of showy to the dress maybe, but I wasn't complaining. Compliment her, tease her, apologize for being late. Judge the showy outfit. Compliment her. Wowzer, you look great. Thanks. Not so bad looking yourself there. I did it. Yeah, no Australian. Just Southern Belle. I felt her eyes run over me in return, flushing a little as she smiled, that same confident smile she had at the club. Kabi's teasing was fresh in my mind, the shortness of her shorts, the supportive top cupping her bust. Wowzer was the least I could say. Lucky me. Thanks, glad to hear it. I imagine this will be a little easy for you. It's only a couple miles around the trail, not gonna leave me in the dust, are you? Hey, I'm here with you. You set the pace. If you get tired, maybe I can carry you. It's a deal. I picked up a few things after. Sandwiches and stuff. I figured we could have a picnic. Sounds great to me. Beats the sports bars I packed. I guess I still have to set up a little to match her preparation. Good, well, better get started. The outfit is made for exercise after all. Well, that we headed off towards the nature trail side by side. The sun was high, and the way forward was well-worn dirt path through the trees. Even never having taken this particular path before, I would probably have no trouble following it. Mercy, on the other hand, was more than familiar with the route, pointing out the loose stones and taking the path with absent-minded ease. I got the feeling her eyes were more on me than the path ahead. So, you take this path every day? Pretty much. Gives me a chance to clear my head anyway. After the other night, a little detox was in order, huh? Makes sense. Good to be health conscious at least. Right. Oh, hey. Watch out for these rocks. They ain't made loose going down there. But, yeah, I tend to do gallery paperwork in the morning and come out here. It's a good idea. I guess I never gone to the gallery in the middle of the afternoon on a weekday. Exactly, I tend to work in the evenings mostly. That schedule can suck. I've worked it a few times myself. I always struggled to find time to socialize, working when everyone was finished with their work. It's not like I don't get a chance to cut loose sometimes, make a fool of myself at the club, for example. Which I'm certainly thankful for. I'm glad you're making the most of your afternoons. I gotta say, I didn't expect it to be this beautiful up here. You can't beat a breath of fresh air. Get away from the roads and noise a little. It's a good place to come in the evening, too. Yeah, it's quite the makeout point. Oh, I imagine. Gas! Fest of the Dragon. Are you saying you held hands with a girl before? For shame. Should I be worried about kitties? We're both adults. I'm not really interested in hearing anything that'd make me jealous. I don't exactly need the innocent act. It's not an act, fair enough. Fair enough. Good to know. You know, I seem like the type to mind a little experience. step closer, nudging her head playfully with my own. She caught my smile. So we're in jealousy territory, are we? Jealous just means competitive with me. Can't blame me there, I hope. She nudged me back, biting her lip playfully. I couldn't help but chuckle. No complaints, just wish I had better stories now. Mercy took my hand as we stepped down the steeper part of the path. We simply shared a grin. The path wound steadily down through the trees as we made our idle chat. Which musicians we enjoyed, how long we'd been in the area, the usual. Before I knew it, we'd whiled away much of the route down and had started the hardier ascent back towards the parking lot. I've got this no problem, push ahead to show off, best to stick with Mercy, take my time, enjoy the view, let her lead the way. Boom! Mercy was the expert here, and the path was steep. It was best to follow her lead. The hillside formed natural steeps and dirt, were tusks of grass or jutting stones, and diverted the rain and hikers before us. The trail itself had a natural beauty to it that was hard to deny. It certainly beat sitting around at home running through computer-generated forests in Skyfam or Dragon Barb. The natural beauty aside, there was more than enough to occupy my mind on the trail. Mercy stepped up expertly from the rocky step to rocky step as we ascended, strong hips working with each push. Knowing the path she took gave me time to enjoy the view of her rather than forging my own way. I like it, yeah. Give us the view. I want the view. I was grateful for the small distance between us and the physical exercise to keep us both panting as I watched Mercy's short, fluffy tail bob with each step above the firm curves of her ass. Her thighs, powerful with muscle, gave the whole area a hypnotic curviness as those tight shorts served to accentuate the roundness of her butt. I could have watched her climb all day, and only when she spoke up, looking back, did I realize we had already covered most of the distance. The power of positive distractions, I guess. Maybe I'd feel a cramp in my legs later, but for now, the only strain was slightly higher, tucked against the hem of my underwear. Ooh, he's getting hard. If she noticed my wandering eyes, she didn't say anything in her sideways glances to check on me. Phew, almost there. Taking the last couple steps, I huffed triumphantly, catching my breath as we stood side by side to look down at the tree line spread below us. We did it! Yeah, under the time I figured on. Putting me through my paces. Her playful grin was quick to return as her eyes looked me over. Maybe, and showing off a little, I didn't want you to think I'm only good for looking pretty and drinking cocktails. Hey, if you do this every day, then consider that myth officially squashed. Mission accomplished then. How did I measure up anyways? For ego's sake. Taking a deep drink from her water bottle, she cocked her head a little, gave me another look over in an almost predatory way. Have to say, you know those girls who hang out at the gyms totally pretending to be working out just so they can ogle the pros? Yeah? Well, give me a call next time you need a spotter, okay? You don't exactly strike me as the towel-holding kind. Anyway, in that outfit, I think I'm going to need to keep an eye on you if we went to work out. Anyway, don't pretend like you weren't checking out my ass the whole way up the hill. She didn't look mad about it, and I suppose certain elements of my enjoyment might have been more obvious than intended. I'm sure you can't blame me. Seems to me like that feeling is mutual. Oh, it's mutual. You think I'd let you follow behind me if I didn't want you to enjoy the view? Ooh. Well, you can keep talking about your outfits until evening, or we can have sandwiches. Ooh. God. Stopping quickly at our mutual cars gave me the time to catch my breath and reapply deodorant, toweling off and grabbing more water for the both of us. Cobby had managed to only send 3 texts while still gone. Must have found someone to hang out with too. I wasn't sure who was worse tease, Mercy or Cobby. Certainly they'd probably whip each other into a frenzy. But her abject complaints weren't far from my own thoughts. If I was really being honest with myself, I might have been a little disappointed if she was shy and reserved without the drink. When I returned from the car, Mercy had picked out a spot in the grass and set down a small hamper. My stomach growled immediately. Help yourself. You made all this stuff? Sitting down beside her, my legs were certainly feeling that hill now. Mercy had laid out a few thickly sliced and well-stacked sandwiches. Damn, I'm getting hungry. She even had chips and a few deli snacks. Honestly, most of it's from the store. Not much of a cook. I can cook, yeah. Just didn't have long between work this morning. She gave me a sheepish grin. Sheepish. Which she tried to hide behind her sandwich hat. Anyway, I wasn't sure when you'd be joining me. Did you think I'd bail? I hope not, but we did settle on a day after all. As I helped myself to one of these cheese stuffed peppers, I caught her mouth a quick thanks again before returning her contented grin. So, I was meaning to ask, we talked about music, TV, all that stuff, never mentioned your own art. You have a gallery, right? She nodded, clearing her throat with the water as she rested back in the grass on her elbow. The sun played through her hair, and I simply watched her for a moment, forgetting all about the food. I used to, a long time ago. Honestly, wasn't all that good. Must have been giving a pretty obviously puzzled look because she laughed. I graduated from art school and everything. The gallery was actually my aunt's. She passed away, and since my own parents knew squaw about art, they let alone managing a gallery, they passed it on to me. That makes more sense. Wasn't sure if you were just being modest. Nah. She looked wistful for a moment before shaking it off. My aunt was well liked in the art scene. I just keep her community spirit. I ran a couple studios out to local artists. A few friends, my colleague, from college, I'm sort of a glorified secretary. Whatever pays bills right sounds more important than that. It sounds more important than that. It's just cool that you can preserve your aunt's legacy and give back to other artists. Barely keep in contact with people from my last job, let alone from school. It sounds like a good way to keep the gang together. I'd love to meet them and see your gallery sometime. Oh, no. Not ready for that. Let's wait on that plan. I want a little more to tell them than I got drunk and gave you my number in Amorous of all places. Hey, I'm just your hiking buddy. I'm sure neither of us would make a fool of ourselves at a club. Right, thanks. Though considering a lot of them are artists in similar age, they're pretty open-minded. She rolled onto her back, knees up and together, and looked into the sky, her infectious smile still strong. Hey, Festa the Dragon. Yeah? Come be my pillow. Ooh. Of course. Sliding over to her, I sat on the edge of the blanket, allowing myself to fall back until our heads were almost touching, ear to ear, stretching my arm out. I expected her to use it as a pillow. Instead, she lifted her hips, pushing back her hooves and bringing the back of her head down to rest on my chest. That's better. Alright. You go into the clouds? Alright, let's look at the clouds. Any shapes in the clouds? Let's look for shapes in the clouds, guys. That looks like a nose. Looking over the clouds, I was glad she couldn't see the Cheshire cat grin I had on my face. I curled my arm around to gently stroke the soft fur of her shoulder. She let out a happy sigh, back of her fingers running along the outside of my thigh, idly. Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure how long we watched the clouds for until I woke up. Mercy had rolled over slightly, her snout resting on my arm. her left horn on the grass between the crook of my arm. Her hand was draped over my waist fingers, finding purchase and hugging me to her like a body pillow. I have to say, her cocky grin and teasing set my heart racing. She was kind of cute when she was sleeping, hair tousled over her eyes. My eyes traveled down her body. Her bust was part in the tight sports bra. She was practically spilling out of it with her arm under her. She certainly had a talent for picking outfits to show off her assets. Not that I could blame her or even dare complain, especially with the bird's eye view I had now. She shifted slightly and let out a small grumble under her breath, nudging me with her snout in such a way that made me think she had noticed my wandering eyes for a moment, but her own eyes were still closed. My eyes fell over to her lap as I realized she was squirming for another reason. Admiring her this way felt a little bad, considering what had happened back at the club. It was best not to assume she was happy with her own situation. I let out a heavy sigh as if waking softly, ran my fingers across her arm that still had a grip around my ribcage. She groaned groggily and her eyes fluttered open to meet mine. Morning. Wow, didn't expect to pass right out like that. She stroked over my tummy a couple times before propping herself on her elbows, straightening her hair. Ooh. Hi again. And I snickered, trying to hide the color in my cheeks from her wardrobe situation. Hey, hope I made a good pillow. Those lively blue eyes seemed to pick apart my facade in seconds as she twisted her thighs a little, rolling onto her tummy a bit and biting her lip behind the veil of her forearms. Good dreams? Now that you mention it. Last thing I wanted to do was sound condescending, but broaching the topic felt somewhat like a minefield. She sat up quickly, blushing spread over her face as she put her hands over her lap. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you self-conscious. Ooh, she got a boner. Sighing, she looked out at the skyline for a moment. Silence coming between us whilst I searched for something to say. It's okay, or I don't mind. No, what if she minded? Luckily, she cleared her throat and looked back my way as I pulled myself up to sit cross-legged. Okay, let's get into it. You know what I have going on downstairs. I'm sure you have questions. Whatever you're comfortable with. I'm here to listen, but you don't need to get into the deep stuff if this is going to bring painful memories. I think I want to get it out, yeah. Jeez, this is always so damn awkward. The simple, we don't have all day version. I wasn't happy with myself growing up. I never really felt like I fit the role. I was brought up with experimentation and a few misunderstandings. I realized how I felt about myself. Experimentation. You know, wearing certain clothes, acting a certain way, growing my hair out. I got complaints from it, and sure it was nice. Compliments from it, and sure it was nice, but it was the type of compliments that really stood out. I suppose that's when I realized how I felt about myself. Gender-wise, it's not like they teach you that kind of stuff in school. I had to find out from LGBT circles and Hutu videos. I'll spare you the weepy come-out story. Honestly, most of my family and friends understood. I was kind of a depressed kid, and I saw how much happier I was being called certain names, using certain pronouns. She and her, right? Right, the rest, well, almost as wonder modern hormone therapy. I got pretty lucky in that department genetically. Some girls don't get much depending on what they start. Console her. I can't imagine how hard all that must have been for you. She sighed and shook her head a little, a smile breaking through. It's not as bad as it used to be. I feel like I fit in most of the time now, save for the obvious reasons. How do you feel about that part? You seem a little torn on that front. You come on pretty strong flirting, but I'm not sure how much you'd want that to involve you. Honestly, things used to be a lot clearer. She picked the hem of her shorts absentmindedly, her pose seeming a lot more relaxed again. It used to be that women are this way, they have these parts, they do have these things, but now, well, I guess people are becoming more open about the spectrum of everything, and right now I don't quite know where I fit. Sometimes I still feel like I'm falling short, other times I'm happy with the tools I have. I wouldn't be so overt with my flirting if I didn't enjoy the body I have now, and maybe the clothes on, pronouns, and everything are enough for me. I'm honestly not sure. Doesn't help that the idea of surgery scares the crap out of me. I hope you know that whatever you decide, I'd only want to see you happy, right? Thanks, Festive the Dragon, I appreciate that. Yeah, you can get hard for us, it's okay. Wow, I didn't mean to unload on you like that. Listen, I appreciate you coming out here with me. You've been more than understanding from the start. Kiss her, hug her, hold her hand. Hold her hand. I reached over and cupped her hand in mine as we watched the sunset start to fade. We must have sat there for some time, her head on my shoulder, our fingers woven together between us. I'm sorry for dumping all that stuff on you. I appreciate you being here. No need to apologize. I'm enjoying the time getting to know you, Mercy. That means the easy and tough parts. I appreciate you talking about it. Beep. Wait, she's a goat? And she took you to a mountain? Isn't that sort of cliche? Wait, mountain? Get it? Mount. Ha, click. Mount. Ha. Great. Oh, revenge is coming, Cobby. Revenge is coming, you blue fucker. I was glad to part ways with Mercy on a positive note. The air seemed to have cleared between us. She recommended we meet up at a restaurant sometime. A date experience without the sportswear. Not that I would be opposed to coming up on the trail with her more frequently, too. I told her I'd give her a call when I was free. It would mean taking a night off from the gallery for her, but I was certainly interested in seeing where this was going. Congratulations! Testing the waters. Alright, let's give her a call. Let's continue our date extravaganza with Mercy. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Whew. Alright, let's go. I should let Mercy know I'm ready for our date. Yes, you should. Hey, are you free tonight? Oh, awesome. I was hoping to hear from you. I can be. Give me 2 hours. I want to change into something better. Works for me. Have anywhere in mind? There's this small restaurant off Main Street. Giardino de Aqua? I don't know. I know it, yeah. A little pricey for my usual tastes. He didn't say that, did he? I'll make a reservation. See you there. Was hoping you'd text. Had a nice dream with you in it. X. Ooh, shit. Ha, look forward to hearing all about it. I guess I should spruce up a little, call ahead and get a nice table. I wonder what kind of dream she had. Me too. Whoa, you look fancy. He's got a shirt on this time, at least. One of us has to. Did you come home without pants this time? He shrugged as if to say he wasn't sure if he had or not. I don't judge your choice of date activity. Are you talking about the fancy restaurant or the healthy hike? He huffed, peeling his arm warmers and tossing them on his bed. Sure, grass stains and stretchy sportswear are a pinnacle of high society. It was my turn to sulk. I thought I'd washed those clothes already. Was he going through my dirty laundry? I flushed. Well, maybe so, but if it's not like we're going wild up there. We had a picnic on the grass, that's all. All I'm saying is, I'm surprised you went for a girl like her. He peeled his shirt off and was giving me a knowing grin. Okay, how'd you know? I asked around. It's not a big deal, just good to know. Well, yeah, I like her a lot anyway. Why the detective work? That's all I wanted to check. I might tease, but you know I worry still. I sighed and we shared a smile, him in his briefs and me in my date outfit. No need to feel threatened, Cobby. It's not like your sexuality or anything else we've been through has changed anything between us, right? I guess you're right, thanks. I need to hear that. Can't convince you to come scrub my back. Jesus, he's such a horn dog. Get your butt in the shower. Okay. For taking off your briefs. Fine, you got me. I had enough teasing to come from Mercy without adding his bluebird booty to the roster too. Also, squaw! You did not replace my mango splash berry with road spice. Might as well smell like a biker gang if you're gonna rub yourself all over one. That's for the goat puns. Alright, if I was being honest with myself, I was a little nervous. I was still sharing a bedroom with Kavi. I wasn't exactly high society. Hopefully, I don't make a fool of myself. I could afford a place as luxury, but what if Mercy ate out at a place like this all the time? A little early. Get things set up at the restaurant. Buy a gift. I should have time to get her something from one of the boutiques nearby, but what? Toy factory, stuffed animal, handcrafted jewelry, homecraft and more, ornaments and incense. Actually, I quite forget it. Let's get her stuffed animal. Looking through Toby's, they had an excellent selection of small plush animals, not just the usual species either, plenty of hybrids and mythical creatures. I guess selling in a place as diverse as this means he does a lot of custom animals. After some searching, I found what I was looking for. It didn't look exactly like me, but it was close enough. The hair was a little short, not quite the right color. Maybe she'd appreciate a little plushy me rather than some random furry critter. Always a risk of being a bad ex. I shouldn't keep her waiting. I'd better go head back to the restaurant. Guardino de Aqua, I don't know, I hope I'm saying that right, was set back from the road. The squat building there in the middle of the curving stream that acted as a moat you had to cross on an ornate wood bridge in the evening light. The followers and varied plants were lit by subtle lamps raising from the water. The restaurant itself had open verandas looking down on the fish ponds linked by the artificial stream channels. I gulped a little. Certainly a fancy place. The sound of classy music came from the open door where a maitre d' in a pristine suit was waiting to take reservations. I cleared my throat and made my way up to confirm our reservation. We were seated on a balcony table with a view of the downstairs patrons and out over the gardens. It seemed like a perfect spot for the evening. The verandas downstairs probably got a little chilly at night. Mercy was already waiting for me. She waved me over, catching my eye from the doors. I smiled and made my way over, feeling a little more confident seeing her there waiting for me. Oh, the blue dress. She was wearing the blue slip she had worn in Amorous, the curves of her body well outlined by the sheer fabric. How she sat gave me the sneakiest glances of bare hip above the stockings thanks to the high slit in the dress. I couldn't hide my grin. As I approached, she seemed to be taking stock of me as well. Heck, her smiles made me feel like I matched up. Hey there, good looking. Hi yourself. You look great. She smoothed the outfit down as we sat down together. Same to you. You scrub up pretty well. Well, I figured the place probably wasn't the kind of venue for sportswear. I'm glad to see you in the dress again. Happy memories. Aw, getting sappy on me. I cast my hand across the restaurant and laughed a little. Hey, in this kind of place, I figure I should step up my game. You don't have to compete. This place is fancy, sure, but if that's not your scene, just tell me. Admit it. A little. I suppose I've just not been to a place this fancy in a long time. Walk me through it and I'll be fine. Anyway, this is your kind of place. It's where I want to be. Thanks, Festive the Dragon. I appreciate it. Don't worry, I'll steer you through the curves. Uh-huh. I bet you will. Before you start worrying, I'm no expert here. This is a luxury for me too. Just think of it as a contrast to the hiking. This place does pretty great pasta dishes for reference, though there's other stuff if you'd prefer. Alright, thanks, Mercy. I think the place was a good choice. Well, I suppose we should place our orders. The food here smells great. What do you feel like? Flirt. Pasta, steak, flirt. You're not on the menu yourself, right? Ooh, I smirked and touched her hoof under the table, giving her a hungry look over. Play your cards right, and maybe I'll be dessert. Ooh, yes. She bit her lip and held my gaze for a moment. What can I say? Maybe it was the showy dress, maybe it was just Mercy herself, but something about her made me bolder. I nudged her hoof again, and she trailed her shin against my own under the table. She looked over the menu. I'm in a pasta mood. How about the carbonara? Carbonara effect. No magic. Sure, that sounds good. Now what to drink? Ooh, Siguela. Good choice. Looks like you know your stuff. Woo! Lucky guess. No, it wasn't. We caught the attendant's eye and placed our order. Until then, we waited together, enjoying the ambience. Obviously, I'm pretty good at the whole social interaction thing because I'm slowly getting these people to bring down their walls and let me in. So I know what choices to make. I know how to date. Oh, actually, I had something for you. Whilst we were waiting, I passed over a small gift bag and I picked up. Mercy opened the gift, her smile lighting up as she took out the small stuffed toy. Oh, I know who this is. Not a perfect resemblance, maybe, but I wanted to get you something personal. It looks pretty close. Thank you, Fester. This little guy will go perfect in my bedroom. So will I. So will I. Ha. Try not to make me too jealous of the little thing. She smirked softly, hugging the small plush animal to her bust. You know that makes me want to do it more, right? Oh. I'll live vicariously through the plushie for now. I smirked as she held it to her bust for a few moments before slipping the toy back in the bag. We need safe for the food. It wasn't long before the food arrived and we settled in to eat. God, I want to eat. These people are making me hungry for everything. The wine was good, was a good pairing to the meal and lubricated conversation easily. Mercy was certainly enjoying it as she smiled through her rosy cheeks that made the whole evening worth it. Dude. Are you singing? Do you know this song? Call me, kinda. There was obviously something about it that was embarrassing her. No. What is it? Oh, okay, don't laugh. The version of the song that a band I know covered, they did it in a Spanish guitar style, very racy. What's there to be embarrassed about that? Maybe I just like that kind of music. It's perfect for dancing to. So, are you saying you want to dance with me? No. I mean, yes, I want to dance with you, but dancing? Being another person's arms, all those showy moves. So you're saying it's an intimate experience for you. She flushed further and shot me a look of frustration. Exactly so, not in public. I couldn't help but laugh a little. I'm sorry. Just with all your confidence, that sexy outfit, all your teasing, and it's a dance you don't want to do in public. I know I'm a puzzle. I guess flirting in the outfit is about me showing off. Dancing is a lot more mutual for me. Ask her to dance. Make plans for later. I'd really like to explore this more. If dancing is that important to you, I'd like it to be something we can share sometime. Another time, yes. I don't want to share that part of me with you. Don't doubt that. I do want to share that part of me with you. Don't doubt that. I'm enjoying being here and we'll open with you too next time we should plan for it. When you're ready. I could hardly tell if she meant dancing or sex. Perhaps she meant both. We paid up and walked to get towards the taxi. I was grinning the whole way, feeling on top of the world. I had a really great time tonight, Festa. Thank you so much for the gift. I hope you know I'll treasure it. Mercy. Admit feelings. Admit feelings. I'd kick myself if I left and I hadn't worked up the courage again to say this. I took her hand in my own, blushing softly, her smile to go on. I've loved getting to know you. Being around you makes me feel alive. I hope you know that. I love you. That is not what it said I was going to say. I know, silly. I'm yours if you'd have me. Without another word, she leaned in to kiss me, my arms wrapped around her as she held on tight, as much of an answer as anything. With our bodies pressed close, I felt like I could hold her like that all night, without my legs getting tired. Our lips rolled over each other in passionate gestures of exploration, punctuated only by our tongues tasting each other, as we simply held each other close with loving possessiveness. Panting softly, I was reluctant to let her go as we got our separate taxis for the night. My heart was pounding all the way home. Bling. Had a great time tonight. Call me again soon, I hope. Of course, X, I had a great time too. Someone likes you. Hey, love you, you know. Oh, she said it first this time. I know, love you too, X. Ha, there she goes, still making me grin like an idiot. Oh, before I forget, what about that dream? Just remembered, haha. Forget it, tonight was way better. XXX. That's right. Ping, P.S. Your little mini-me is settling in great. X, sending a snap. Ooh, a picture? Cool. Let's see the pic. The photo was shot at an awkward selfie angle amidst the soft sheets. Mercy's bare middle and hip were lit by a soft lamp. Thin underwear hugging her curves, the only clothing to speak of on her purple fur, the end of her bust just out of frame. Aww. Her white underbelly was punctuated by the plush toy in her lap. Damn, now I was jealous of that stuffed toy. I want to see the picture. What if we go to gallery? No, we don't get to see the picture? Are you serious? Well, let's save. I can't believe we don't get to see the picture. Sadness. Let's call Mercy. I think this is the date. This is the time. I think we're gonna get it. Let's see. How long have we been streaming for? 49 minutes. I think we can get there. I think we can get there. Alright. Ring, ring. Hey Festa, I was hoping to hear from you. Hi Mercy, I was hoping I could see you again. I owe you that dance. You're right. I guess we can't keep dancing around that high. Dancing pun not intended. Mercy, you know what I mean it. You know I mean it, right? I know. And it's not about owing anything. I want to see you again, and maybe we'll just get that dance if you play your cards right. Maybe we'll skip the public live part. My skin flushed at the thought of a private dance with Mercy. Tonight, maybe? After the selfie the other night, can you blame me for wanting to see more of you? Actually, I have a plan. You have the address to the gallery, right? Yeah, I have it. Well, why don't you meet me here tonight? I've got a new exhibit I'd like you to see. Maybe a few of my friends will be there. Oh, not the friends. I'd like that scene where you work and meeting your friends. Anything I need to bring? An overnight bag. I think I physically gulped because she laughed. Just saying if you want to dance. I appreciate it, Mercy. Anyway, I hope you're ready for some art. I look forward to seeing it. See you later. Can't wait. I better pack quickly. I don't want the Karma Sutra run down from Kabi again. Still, I couldn't help but feel giddy after forward recommendations. At her forward recommendations. I wasn't sure if Mercy's forward suggestions made the date easier or harder to deal with. Her candid responses were new to me from other dating experiences. At the same time, she wanted us to be together. She had told me that just so I'd be nervous and thinking about her through the whole evening. Ring. Damn it, Mercy. The thought of the two of us wasn't helped when I pulled up to the gallery parking lot. The modest building was well lit, floor-mounted spotlights, metalwork, smart, sophisticated. It was the gallery sign that made me quail a little. It read "Sexuality and Contemporary Nudes." Oh, good. Obviously, this wouldn't be a porn thing. I knew the difference. But an evening of sexual art, I had to wonder why Mercy was so insistent on tonight being the night she finally showed off her gallery. Inside, the atmosphere was a lot more refined than I might have expected, but the subject material was certainly adult. Sold, sold, sold. Oh, that's actually really nice. In the right corner over there. That's really nice. The walls were rich with phallic and vaginal imagery. Much of the artwork was, at the least, artistically nude, if not showing stages of sexual arousal. The pieces weren't pornographic, but they were erotic. Oh, but there were erect cocks and even a few straight-up intercourse paintings and sculptures produced in attentive and impressive detail. Yeah, I would say so. It's not bad. It's not bad. I like it. The other patrons were exploring the subject material the same thoughtful way I'd imagine they'd study landscapes or portraits with their clothes on. Oh shit, she looks good. Damn. She's got like light blue nipples. Oh. See anything you like? Fuck yeah, I do. Whoa, Mercy, wow. She looked like she had been poured into the outfit the way it hugged her assets with a lewd confidence that made me slip. She wore an Amorous looked positively saintly. There was more of her body on show with the plunging neckline than not, and as much as a little being left to the imagination was fine. Couldn't take my eyes off of her. Ha, not too shabby, huh? Not at all, milady. The opposite of shabby. Okay. If you're hoping for a cognate conversation, you might want to cover the girls up a little more. She laughed and leaned in to kiss me softly on the cheek. I had to admit, I wasn't sure exactly where to look or touch. You're cognate enough for now. Thank you. That's the first time I've caught someone speechless. You've not been wearing that dress too often then. I'll count myself lucky for that. You know, this just makes me feel doubly underdressed around you, right? Well, just have to see about you underdressing me back later then. Ooh. Yep, I hate to break it to you, Mercy. You might just have to take that off. She smirked and nudged me with her bare hip, biting her lip a little as though she'd only just realized this was her gallery and she should be being more professional. So, pretty good turnout today. The new show is going over well. I was going to say I figured you'd have mentioned it if you dealt with insexual art all the time. Ha! No, but plenty of the artists I know include intimate works on their repertoires. I thought it was a topic that was underrepresented. That, and I was hoping to catch you off guard a little. Just a little. I'm sure I look like a bewildered tourist. Hope that's the impression you were hoping to make among your artist friends. You're cute when you blush, even better when you're flustered. Decided to make an illustration of me, huh? Horny and confused? A contemporary study? Confused and horny, huh? I must be doing something right. Something to do with overnight bags and fully exposed cleavage. She chuckled softly as... Damn, look at those fucking things. Ugh. She chuckled softly as she took my hand and we browsed the artwork. It took a little while, but my blush eventually subsided, and I was able to look at the pieces a little more objectively. And what about the sculpture? A little subtle, maybe. What do you think? Classy, complex, romantic. Romantic. It strikes me as very romantic. The two figures look like they're kissing or looking into each other's eyes. Very tender. That's actually a pretty good interpretation. I figured for being a little deep. Actually, this is one of mine. I intended for it to look intimate, but in an obscure way, maybe parental, maybe sexual, maybe something more spiritual. You made this? I thought you said you weren't very good. Well, this may be the only piece I'm proud of. And what does it mean for you? You said it's supposed to be taken lots of different ways, right? Well, I made it in college back when I was dealing with my issues. I guess for me it represents duality. I can see that. Two halves looking into each other, almost forming a whole, but not quite. Exactly. Are they reconciling? Is one overpowering the other? Are they more beautiful because they are a duo? It's a lot of what I was going through at the time. Hell, it's a lot of what I'm still going through. Her solemn look as she contemplated her own work was more than I could bear. I slipped my arm around her waist and gently hugged her to my side. And how do you feel now, compared to then, I mean? A little less incomplete. Back then, I still had a lot of things to figure out, but like I said, still working out. If I like this balance I have, female and male, feminine and masculine, dominant and submissive, it's complicated. I don't think you need to prove anything. Mercy, the more we've gotten to spend, the more time we've gotten to spend together, the more you've opened up. Maybe the flirting is an overconfidence thing, maybe it's just who you are, but I don't think there's ever one thing you have to be. Certainly have my feminine moments, and I'd say I was firmly in the gray area of sexuality, considering if you enjoy the body you have, I think that is the ideal. Not what percentage of you is what or which parts of you are normal. For the record, I love you. All of you, dominant you, shy you, everything between. I hope you can see the beauty in your body as it is, and know that you don't need to change unless you want to. If you want to, well, I don't think I would ever like you less over something like that. Fester the Dragon, that's the most beautiful thing anyone's ever said. You're right. If I feel comfortable in my body, I shouldn't let some outdated scale make me feel like I have to change. If I felt bad about my body, I wouldn't be showing it off to you like I've done. For the record, this last week you've made me feel more than complete regardless of my body. Okay, sappiness aside, I'm gonna freshen up in a minute. She kissed me softly, a tear in her eye as she slipped off towards the restrooms. I'll be back soon. Left to myself for a while. I wandered the exhibits, admiring the work that had gone into each in turn. I wondered which had been created by Mercy's personal friends. Oh shit. Hey there, enjoying the exhibits? You're new here, right? Wasn't long after Mercy slipped away that a well-dressed feline sidled up without introducing himself. He was suavely dressed and had a similar confident most cockiness that Mercy did. Are you one of the exhibits? Well, hey there. He must be one of the interactive exhibits, right? This is a contemporary hunk section, right? You're Fester the Dragon, right? Aren't you with Mercy? Sorry, couldn't help but tease. Mercy said her friends were a little protective. I saw you coming over and figured I'd break the ice a little. You almost got something broken, that's for sure. His scowl was a resounding no on that joke. Okay, rocky introduction, I don't know what I was thinking. Right. Well, glad we could start off on the worst possible footing. I'm Variance, by the way. Variance Perez, one of Mercy's friends from college. I help her out here at the gallery when I can. She's done a great job here. I have to say, subject material kind of caught me off guard at first, but it's all really well made. Mercy has a good eye for that stuff. She's got a great eye, yeah, and is willing to take risks on material that might shock people at first. Getting over your initial reaction and surface responses is part of really enjoying art after all. Yeah, I like that. Makes sense. If anything, people's bodies are one of the major taboos people have about privacy and what is decent. Smart response. Glad to see she's not totally wasted on you. He laughed in a friendly way that bore a hint of concern. I didn't get the feeling that he was jealous, though. Maybe Mercy wasn't his type, but protective. Oh yes, I was getting an air of protectiveness. Listen, I'm sure you know by now that Mercy has, well, she's been through a few things since college. I hope you'll forgive us being a little concerned on her behalf. Yep. I admit Mercy's situation might be an interesting one, but there's so much more to her than that. I feel like I've only just started getting to know all the layers she has. And I honestly feel lucky I have the chance. Honestly, I feel weird saying this to a friend of hers I barely know. I can understand why you're protective of her. I love Mercy. I never want anything to happen to her. She deserves way more than that, and all I can do is hope you know I'm trying to step up to that. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. I think that helps me know you a little bit better. Sorry to lay on the Inquisition like that. That's okay. I can understand you being curious. I imagine if Mercy has a bunch of friends from back in college, that a random outsider must be an unusual occurrence. Who's unusual? Mostly your choice in partners. Ha. Very. Do I have to remind you of that equine girl back when we were freshmen? Fair enough. Fair enough. Still, I figured I'd give Fester the Dragon a quick game of 20 questions. Don't mind Very. Fester, he's like a big brother, you know, overprotective, nosy, and better at most of my hobbies than me. Ha, Mercy, you'd be better than me if you actually worked on your own stuff. Anyway, it was nice to meet you, Fester. Do you mind if I steal Mercy for a moment? I'll be back in a minute, Fester. Oof. I suppose this is what waiting on a criminal trail looks like. Hopefully I said the right thing. After a little while, Mercy returned looking thoughtful. So, he said you were a little rude to him, but he gave his blessing reluctantly. I explained that I kind of dropped the whole sex theme on you, and you were probably feeling a little out of your element. I wasn't rude. Of course, I was a little nervous about talking to your friend out of the blue like that, but I had to be honest. I care about you a lot, Mercy. I can see how he'd be protective. I'm glad he's giving me a shot to prove myself. She hugged me close. We shared a kiss in the middle of the gallery. I guess I said something right. What do you want to do now? Look around a little more? I'd love to see your office and meet a few more of your friends if they're anxious to get to know me. No, I think I want us to go home. Oh. We left so quickly, I was already sitting in the passenger side of a car and on the road by the time it occurred to me that I'd left my own car in the gallery parking lot. So much for my overnight bag. We were quiet through the drive, save a brief conversation about the tall apartment building she had a place in. I could tell from her playful smirk that she was enjoying the building tension in the car, equal with me in the way her legs squirmed together a little. She had made her intentions clear. That showy dress, the offer of a private dance, her body was an open invitation. And here we were, simply thinking about the action to come. With all the teasing, my body felt like a coiled spring pinched between her fingers, on the verge of something dramatic. We stepped out of the car, walking together to a communal elevator behind the secure door. She snickered softly, leaning casually back against the wall of the cabin as we simply looked each other over. Almost there. I thought about embracing her right there, but some part of me had the same sadistic need to build the tension that the sinister satire shared. Is that satire or satire? I don't know. I nodded, afraid to say anything in case I simply exploded. We reached her floor and she led me, hips swaying in the revealing black number to the door. She let us in without a word. Oh, the place has a modest elegance to it. The living space featuring a communal sitting area with plush beanbag chairs. Around her entertainment system, the hall of the bedroom was designed with glass frontage, very fancy. The room was lit with the setting sun from our vantage point, looking out over the bay. It's a nice place you have, Fester the Dragon. Before I could complete my thought, the tension between us broke in a tidal wave of emotion and passion. Her fingers gripped my outfit with hungry force as our lips locked, cutting off any more formalities. We practically fell together, my rump bouncing off the wall as we rolled back against the entrance. Her lithe body pressed between me and the door as it thumped shut in the frame behind her. Mercy broke the contact, fingers running over the strap of her dress as I stumbled along into her living room. I don't want to wait. Oh, mercy me either. We'll get to the bed eventually. For now, there we go. Whoa, she is upside down. She is upside down. This is getting crazy. What's going on here? Wow. Wow. One more for the chalkboard, I guess. We finally made our way to the bed after what was like hours, damp from a shower on the way and exhausted sexually and physically. I held her close to my chest as we simply lay there, too tired to even close the curtains on the nightscape. You know I left my car and bag at the gallery, right? She snickered and kissed my collarbone, stroking down over my waist. Good, then you're stuck here till I'm done with you. And don't you dare make a begging for mercy pun. Oh, I love you, Mercy. I love you too. We shared a tender kiss, one of many to come. We really need to do this more often. Before I knew it, we had passed out in each other's arms. Hey, dirty stop out. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the shuffle from someone who's going commando. Hush. Tell me. Casualty of war. She says they're a trophy. Or was it a hostage? Okay, now I don't want to know. Revenge, first of many. Congratulations, you've unlocked this love achievement. This is love. Baby, don't hurt me. Oh look, I didn't know I was gonna get this. It didn't give me this the last time I played. That's cool. Press escape or left click here to return to the club.
That's Sky.
Yeah, I know that's Sky. I guess I beat the game. I didn't beat the game the first time?
No, you beat the game. You just didn't stay for it. Why are you back here?
I have no idea. Can I call her? Okay, so let's go home then.
Can you really have sex with her again?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Extra love scene. I want to go home, Cobby.
Call it.
No. Not sad. Mercy. Call. You finished all dates with Mercy. Damn, I can't call her. You can have an extra love scene though. Woo! There it is, baby.
So is that a freaky upside down sex?
I don't know. Shut up, JoJo. I don't know. That was pretty crazy. Go back. Power. Exit to main menu. Okay, so that was fun. We finished another one of the storylines. You guys are gonna have to come back to see another storyline, or you can download the game yourself. It was free on Steam. Alright, let's get out of here.